Peters from second. Oh, hit a truck into the wall. Was that Peters?
It looked like Timothy Peters, maybe. The 17 truck coming off, too.
From second to seventh in one lap, and then hit the wall off turn 4. And there's a lot of damage to that, excuse me, off turn 2. And there's a lot of damage to that truck as he exits turn 4.
Sparks flying underneath the 17. Let's see if he can hang on for 5 more laps.
I don't know, guys. I don't think that truck will run 5 laps as hard as it hit.
Bodine in front of Hornaday by almost 0.3 of a second. Sauter, Dillon, and Nelson Piquet Jr. in the 5th position. David Starr is sideways, and Matt Crafton with a lot of damage as well. Our 6th caution of the night.
Wow.
That's a big break for Timothy Peters. Bad break for Crafton, obviously, but a very big break for Timothy Peters, a guy that was having a great night. It seemed to look like it was all going to go away late in the going, but he can get to pit road, make repairs to that truck, and still get a solid finish.
Yeah,
check out David Starr's truck.
A lot of damage to that Zachary Toyota. Tom Bodine brings the field around to the start-finish line. That means 4 laps to go. We will have a green-white checker by the time they get this damage repaired, cleaned up off the racetrack.
You know what else it means? Ron Hornaday is now going to start beside Tom Bodine. And he started behind him right then and almost cleared him, almost got the lead. They got together down in turn 1 and 2. What an aggressive move by Hornaday to try to grab that win. And Todd just said, no way, it's not happening.
Ray Dunlap.
Rick, it appears we're going to go green-white checkered, as Phil said. That'll be the 85th time in series history. 6 of those have happened here at Texas. This will be number 7. But the important thing is Mike Hillman Jr. has been telling Todd Bodine over and over, you got to save me a little bit of gas. If we go more than 1 green-white checkered, we're going to be very, very tight. Krista?
Want to update a couple of trucks. The 17 was worried about a little bit of damage to the right side. They said that they have enough clearance on that fender on that right front tire. Also, 17 might come in, though, to take a look at it. Also, what about the 15? The 15 of Nelson Piquet having such a great run, worried about overheating. They're on the track right now. They're saying there's only 4 laps. We might have to decide what we're going to do to chance it.
Looks like we got some trucks overheating. The 15 of Nelson Piquet Jr. is running the 7th spot. He's going to have to come pit road. That's a lot of water they've lost there.
Looks like he's going to make his way to pit road.
Oh, Peters is staying out. I'd want to come to pit road and check that truck out. No more trucks that are on the lead lap. I mean, that's very risky.
There's really only 10 on the lead lap. There's going to be 10 trucks on the lead lap when we get ready to restart this. So the 15 is going to be a problem. The 31 of James Busher will get the lucky dog. Take another look at what just happened. Again, the 81 of David Starr involved.
Something broke. Or a tire went down on the right front of that Zachary Toyota. Matt Crafton came along with, ooh, look at Narain Karthikeyan barely get by there. Nice
so
job by him to protect that great finish he has going.
Isn't that just the way it is some nights? Matt Crafton's had so much trouble tonight, and right there, there's nothing he could do. The truck inside of him had a problem with the right front. Looked like it might have blown a tire, and it just drove Crafton straight into the outside wall. We talked about this being a good break for Timothy Peters to be able to assess his damage a little bit and maybe make some repairs. Also a great break for Kenny Schrader. We saw him on pit road the last caution getting 4 fresh tires. He had to restart at the back of the field, so he didn't have a chance at getting a top 5 finish or maybe even possibly sneaking a win in. But now he's got a great chance at that because he's riding along in the 7th spot and he's got those fresh tires and a chance to get more.
Yeah, I think he's looking at a top 5 finish potentially for Kenny Schrader. But I'm telling you, I cannot wait for the scenario we have building right now.
It's perfect.
With Bodine and Hornaday up on the front row. Watch this. Listen.
Oh,
so violent.
Yeah. See Narain Karthikeyan go by just missing the front of this Zachary Toyota. Watch Matt Crafton absolutely has no idea what's going to happen.
And Phil, until you've done that and been inside of the truck when that happens, you don't know how bad that hurts.
Did it take your breath away?
It did. It makes me so happy I'm sitting up here. I'm glad these guys are on pit road. They had to come to pit road.
Krista.
Michael, yeah, they must have heard you. They did come in. They were deciding what to do. They thought about staying out, but they see him pulling the fender there to make sure they have the clearance on that right front tire.
Too much damage to the 81 of David Starr. He's behind the wall. See the 17 making its way back out.
That puts Schrader up to the 6th spot. Phil, he's going to start on the outside of row 3.